Hello everybody, this is Michelle Litwiller with OWLET Stampers. It is Wednesday, May 9th, 2018, and tonight I am going to show you how to make a really cute shaker card. Last week, was it last week? Maybe it was the week before. I did a card class that was on cards, shaker cards, and we made 4 different shaker cards, and it was a really big hit. And I've had a lot of interest in them, and I've had several people even tell me I don't even know how to make a shaker card. So tonight I'm going to show you how to make a shaker card. I also have a sneak peek of one of the cards that we're going to make at my next class next Thursday, the cards that move, and I have some cards to show you featuring the Share What You Love bundles. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I see some people are hopping on, so thank you all for joining me. I am going to try to really quickly share this onto my group page, which I've never done. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, I think I got it. So, all right. So, thank you for joining, everybody. Hello. Okay, so I just want to let you all know that my special that I talked about last week is going on for the whole month. So what that entails is if you spend a minimum of $100 before tax and shipping, you're going to get $20 hostess rewards. Now normally you have to have a $150 party or order and you only get $15. So I'm sweetening the pot, and I'm doing that because there's some really awesome bundles that are available for everybody during the month of May. Now they're going to come out in the catalog in June, but we can pre-order them now. And I made a project last week. Remember, I made this little bag. My bow came off with some of the products. And so I'm going to show you some cards that I made as well with some of these products. So here is one, and this uses the paper, that velvet ribbon, and the stamp set, the Share What You Love. So here, and do you see that pearlized paper in the background there? It's so pretty. Here, yes, I will say my special again, Carrie. If that's is that what you are asking for? Here is another card using the pearls. Now these pearls are different colors. They come in a package like this with the bundle 2 and the second and third bundle. And there's an embossing folder as well. So that's like another real pretty card. And I actually put this on backwards, so it should be raised. Here is another card with that paper. And again, this piece might be one of my favorite patterns with the blue. So there's this card. And then here is another card I will show you with that paper. And I love this one. This one is with Berry Burst because these all are featuring and showing off that beautiful paper. So, okay, for if I said that too fast or you missed it, real quickly again, I have a special for May. If you order at least $100 before shipping and tax, you can get $20 in host rewards. So what that means is $100 of anything you want. It doesn't have to be one of these bundles, but it can be. And then you can pick out $20 additional in the catalogs that you would like. Normally, you have to have a $150 party or order, and you only get $15 hostess credit. But I'm sweetening the deal because we have these really awesome bundles. So if you do 100, you get 20. Now, if you do it online, you have to use a host code on the screen, or you can contact me and I'll place your order for you. So that is my special for May. So again, here were some cards featuring that. And now next week, I have a card class on Monday, and that is just my all occasion card class. And we're going to make a wedding card, a baby card, a graduation card, and I forgot what the other one was, maybe a thank you card. And then and they're really cute. I'll have a picture of one of them in my newsletter that will go out tomorrow morning. And then on Thursday, we're having a Cards That Move class. And here's one of the cards. I'm going to show you a sneak peek. It is featuring the stamp set Lift Me Up. And do you see this balloon right here? Watch it. It kind of like, it might be hard to see, but it moves, it spins. There's like a little contraption under here. Do you see that? That makes it do that. So this is one of the cards that we're going to make on Thursday evening or Friday afternoon at 11. So I still have room if you'd like to sign up for this class. Okay, if you have any other questions or if I talk too fast, just comment or message me. I would love to answer your questions. We're going to make a shaker card. And I actually don't have the sample because I left it at my studio. So I'm just going to make it from scratch, so I can't show you it beforehand. Speaking of my studio, on Saturday I had my grand opening, and I just want to thank everybody that stopped by. I believe there was between 40 and 50 people that came by. I was trying to keep track, but several times there was just a lot going on and a lot of people. And so thank you everyone for coming. It was a lot of fun. We had a free card you could make, and I had the whole Share What You Love suite out and some fun things that people could purchase. So thank you all for popping in for my grand opening. Okay, I'm going to take off the host code right now, and I'm going to switch the camera view so we can make a shaker card. Now this shaker card is going to be using the stamp set Cool Treats. And I'm not seeing it right now, so let me go grab that stamp set for you. Okay, I'm sorry about that. This is the stamp set I'm going to be using, Cool Treats, and it has these awesome ice cream cones that you can make, and it also has a coordinating set of framelits called the Frozen Treats. And let me show you these. There's a ton of little pieces in here. Different cones, and you can make a little sundae. There's a spoon, a little tiny strawberry, a cherry, all kinds of fun framelits in here. The framelits and the stamp set you have to purchase separately, and they are both retiring. So if you love this card or the stamp set, which I do, you can see, look at how stained up. I always say you can tell a great set by how stained it is. This one's really stained up. It's a really great set. So you're going to want to order it ASAP because it might not be here tomorrow or the next day. So I'm getting out my stamp that says, I hope your birthday is sprinkled with everything great. That's the stamp we need. In this little envelope here, I have all my pieces. So I am going to pull them out. I already did all my Big Shot work ahead of time, so you didn't have to watch me. You don't have to watch me do that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm using Pink Pirouette cardstock, and this cardstock color is also retiring. So if you love this very light pink, you're going to want to also get that. I love this color pink. I used it for my daughter's birth announcements years ago. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 11, and I just folded it in half at 5 1/2. Now I also cut another piece that is 5 1/4 by 4, and I ran it through the basic polka dot embossing folder. And that I'm just going to go ahead and attach down because we don't need to do anything special with this. So this can go down here. Okay, now we can kind of set this aside. And let me know if you've ever made a shaker card or not, and because I'm interested, because I know I had a lot of people ask me to show them. Okay, I'm just putting the stamp on my block. And to make a shaker card, you need 2 important things. You need a window sheet, which I don't know if you can see this. Do you see this little window sheet? I cut it at 2.5 by 2.5. And then you're going to need these foam strips. Now, Stampin' Up! Sells these. I love them because they are very skinny and you can manipulate them to like bend in a circle, or you can bend around so you don't have to cut. You get two of these in a package, so they should go quite a long ways. So those are the 2 like special things you might need, is the window sheets. The window sheets come in a 12 by 12, and then the foam strips. Okay, and then if you get fingerprints on them, you're just going to want to rub those off with your shirt or something. Now, what I went ahead and did for this card is I used the scallop square framelits. So I cut out a scallop square, and then I cut out a regular square in the inside to make like a frame. So I cut out the scallop first, and then I removed the inside. Now you can save the inside for another project. So what we're going to do is flip this upside down, and then you're going to put adhesive all the way around it. And so I'm just going to do that. I'm trying to, my adhesive is going off the edge, so I'm just kind of peeling it back so it won't be on the other side. I meant to grab my snail. I'm trying to get used to using snail again since Fast Fuse is retired and sold out. I'm just using the rest of mine up because it is my favorite. Okay, so I put adhesive all the way around the back, all through the edges, and then you're going to take your window sheet right here, which it might be hard for you to see, and you're going to press that over the top like that, and then you're going to just use your finger to seal it. Okay, so there we have it. So now we created like a window. Now again, you can do this with any shape. We made a coffee card and we cut out the coffee cup. We did a circle. You can do this with, the framelits are awesome to make shaker cards. So we made a little window here. The next thing we're going to do is take our foam strip, and I'm just going to peel one of these off. And I'm going to go, this is the back, like this is the back side, this is the front, so you're going to keep it on the back, and you're going to go around the edge. Okay, thank you everybody that's joining me. If you haven't already said hi, say hi, and I would love to mail this cute card to somebody. And also, if you wouldn't mind sharing my video as well. Okay, so now the one whole thing went all the way around, and there's a little gap there. So there's 2 things you can do. You can take like the edge here and trim it and fill it in. Or what I did is I took one of our dimensionals and I just peeled it off, and I stuck it in here. Did it go off the edge? You could, I think I cut it in half is what I did. Where's my scissors? I left my snips there too. So I just cut a dimensional, and then you can just squish that in there, and that is sealed up. So again, you could cut a piece of this. I just cut a dimensional and it fit in there really good. So the next thing you're going to do, this is how I do shaker cards, because I've done them before where you put the stuff, you fill it up here and then you flip your card and you can't see it. And I don't like that. I like where I can see where I'm placing my, whatever I'm putting in my card. In this card we're using real sprinkles. So this is going to go right here, something like that on our card, but straight of course. So we can actually do that part and then we'll just have to decorate it. So again, these are just regular sprinkles that you would use for your cupcakes or cakes or whatever. And I'm just going to pour some on my card. Now, if you get too many, it won't shake. So that's the tricky part, is trying to figure out how much you actually need. So what I do is I pour a little bit and then I kind of put my window over and I can see, sorry, there's a glare. I can probably add a little bit more because I want it to be about half full. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more. Now some people fill theirs up way too full at the class. And it didn't really shake, so that wasn't much fun. This might be too much. No, I think this is going to be perfect. So do you see how there's still room? This is over it, and there's still room around it, which you want so it can shake. So I'm just going to squish that all in there like that. And then what we're going to do is remove the backing, and okay, and then we'll have to remove the backing of this little dimensional piece. Again, you could use cut a little strip off as well. That's perfectly fine. And then I'm just going to layer this over top, and then you're going to seal it. You're going to press it really good so your stuff doesn't fall out. Now we did one with sand and one with coffee and one with glitter. There's so many different things. Look at this that you can shake in your card. And if it sticks, you just kind of tap it and get it moving again. So now we're going to decorate our card. So I went ahead and I cut out with the treats these little pieces of ice cream. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the pink Pirouette ink and a sponge, and we're going to take the ice cream and we're going to go around the edge to make it pop. Like, can you see how it, sponging the edge with the same color just really gives it some depth and dimension, and it really pops. So we have this. And then we're going to do that with the cone. So we're going to use crumb cake. This is crumb cake, and this right here is early espresso. So where is my crumb cake? It might be in another box. So let me grab that. Should be right here. Okay. So I have my crumb cake ink, and I'm going to grab my sponge, and I'm going to go over this. Now when I, has a little bit of early espresso on there. I couldn't find my crumb cake sponge. But do you see how when I die cut that, it embossed it as well. So there's cute little, it looks just like a sweet little cone. I love it. Okay. And this is going to be a chocolate, like a fudgesicle. So I cut out two, and this one I just need the handle. So on this one, you will cut off the handle, because we don't need the handle, we just need the fudgesicle part. And we will attach this right over top here. Okay, just like that. So now we have our first ice cream, and I'm going to position this right here with a mini glue dot. So let me get that out. You might want to put maybe two of these on here. We're just going to stick that right there like that. Okay, I'm going to put my banner on next so I don't forget. So I'm going to use Melon Mambo because that's what this color is. I used a brighter color I picked up from the sprinkles. There's light pink and dark pink. Okay, so we're going to open this up and stamp our sentiment. This is just a 1/2 inch strip of Whisper White. So I'm going to stamp that there. And I'm going to make the end of banner just with my scissors. So I'm going to trim it down. And if you don't know how to make a banner, if you don't have a triple banner punch, you just make a slit in the center. And then you just go from each end to the center. And that makes a perfect banner every time. So there, except for these scissors are not my Stampin' Up scissors, and they're actually like my daughter's school elementary scissors. Okay, so there we have a banner. And now I'm going to trim a little bit off this end because I didn't measure it. I just grabbed a strip. I always have a lot of these strips left over from cutting mats for my cards. And this is going to go right here like this. So I'm going to put some adhesive down. And we're going to stick this on just like this. Now we're going to attach our cone. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back and stick this on like this. And then I believe I had it somewhere like this, although my banner is too far over. Let me see if I can't lift it up. So the fast fuse does not move. So we're going to just move this down here a little bit. Okay, we're going to add a couple of dimensionals on the back. And we will stick this down, kind of down here. So see, I kind of made a mistake, so I just altered it. It's okay. My last thing I'm going to do is I have these amazing white perfect accents, which are also retiring, and I love these. And so they come in a whole sheet in 3 different sizes. So I'm going to take one, and I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to take a few more and just kind of just sprinkle these on just like this. Can you see that? Now what you can also do with these little white accents, which I love, is you can take our Stampin' Blends and you can color them, or with a permanent marker, and change them colors as well. So that's really fun. But here's the shaker card. So what do you think of it? What do you think of that? Do you think you can make one? I'm sure everybody watching this, whether on my Facebook Live or YouTube, can totally make a shaker card. It's very simple, and you can decorate it any way you want. Here we go. Can you see it better? Is it it's kind of trying to focus, and it's hard. There we go. So here is a super cute shaker card. All right, now remember, this stamp set and these framelits are retiring. So if you want the frozen treats and then the cool treats, you're going to want to get it ASAP because it will be selling out or retiring very, very soon. So that's what I use on this, and then the retiring pink pirouette and the white perfect accents. Okay, so let me close my ink pad and change the camera view. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this shaker card. Again, you can use the same simple idea with any type of card that you want to fill. I am going to be sending somebody some new beads from the catalog that's coming out in June that you can make a shaker card for sharing this video or commenting tonight. So if you haven't shared it or commented, feel free to go ahead and do that still. And I have a new package of some really pretty beads. I don't have them here either. I left those at my studio as well. But they're new, something new from the new catalog. And I'll be sending those to you, and they would make an awesome shaker card. So again, if you'd like to order, here is the host code. And if you have any questions about my $100 special with the $20 host rewards, use this code or message me, and I would love to help you get your order in. If you need to sign up for any of my classes, you can also register for those. There's still a few spots left. So thank you for joining me. I'll be back next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and I'll see you all then. Thanks. Have a great night. Bye.